Good afternoon, students. Let's move further from the place where we left yesterday. So, page 132 of my book. We have to start with Caliban's speech. Do not torment me. So, you remember yesterday what happened? Trinculo just hid himself inside Caliban's garment, the garment which he was wearing, and then who comes? Stefano comes there, swinging a bottle of wine, completely drunk, not making sense at all, right? And singing songs rather. So Caliban says, and Caliban, what did Caliban think? Caliban thought that Trinculo is some spirit which has been sent by Prospero to torture him or to torment him. So Caliban says, do not torment me, pray thee. I'll bring my wood home faster. So Caliban says, please don't torment me. I will try to fetch the wood quickly, because he thinks Trinculo to be the spirit. And now Trinculo has moved inside his garment. So Caliban must be thinking that now he will do something to cause pain to him. Stefano. He is in his fit now and does not talk after the wisest. He shall taste of my bottle. So what was Stefano planning to do? Stefano wanted to give Caliban some amount of drink. Right? Why? Because he felt that he is not feeling well. He is suffering from ague. He is suffering from fever and pain, and that is why he is lying on the ground and shivering like this, right? Because he is unwell, and so he decides to give some amount of wine which he was carrying in his bottle. He says he is in his fit now. He is in his fit means he is going hysterical now, right? He is having fits now and does not talk after the wisest, because whatever he is speaking is not making sense at all. Stefano doesn't know why is Caliban talking like this, right? So he says that whatever he is speaking is not making sense at all. He is talking entirely nonsensical stuff. So that is why he needs to be cured. He shall taste of my bottle. So he shall taste of my bottle means I will give him some taste of my bottle, means I will give him some amount of wine. If he have never drunk wine afore means before. If he has never tasted wine before, it will go near to remove his fit. Then he will definitely be cured of his fit, of this hysteria which he is suffering from. He will definitely be cured if this is the first time he is having wine. So his fit will be removed, his fever, his disease will be cured. If I can recover him and keep him tame, I will not take too much for him. So he says that if I am able to recover him, if I am able to cure him of his disease, right? If I am able to cure him of his fever and pain and the fits which he is having at the present moment, then I will tame him, then I will domesticate him, right? And I will not take too much for him. He shall pay for him that hath him, and that soundly. So see, actually because he was drunk, so he's talking like this. He says, then if he's recovered, if he's fine, if he's okay, then I will, he wants to sell him, right? He says that I will sell him and I will not take too much money for him, right? Means Caliban will be purchased by someone. I'm going to sell him. First I will tame him, I will domesticate him, and then I will take him along with me, and then I will sell it to someone, right? And I will not take too much for him, for selling him. He shall pay for him that hath him, and that soundly. Soundly means handsome amount. So I will not take too much, but still I will charge a handsome amount. Right? So he is kind of contradicting his own sentence, right? I will not charge too much, and then charging a handsome amount means charging a good amount for him. So because he was drunk, so that is why he is talking like this. Caliban, thou dost me yet but little hurt. Thou wilt anon. I know it by thy trembling. Now Prospero works upon thee. So Caliban says, till now Caliban didn't feel any pain, right? Till now Caliban was not tortured by Trinculo, who was inside his garment. So he says, thou dost me yet but little harm. So he says, Arey, till now you have not harmed me. You have not done any harm to me. But I know that very soon you will do it. Thou wilt anon means presently, right? Immediately you will do it. I know very soon you are planning to do it. Though till now you have not harmed me, you have not tortured me, but very soon I know you will do it. I know it by thy trembling. So I can sense that. I can make this out by the way you are trembling. Trinculo must be trembling inside his garment, trying to adjust himself. Right? Two people in one garment, pathetic. Right? So I can make this, and that to a person who has an awful smell like a stale fish. Right? Someone like Caliban, how will you can imagine the condition of Trinculo there? Right? So he says, I know it by thy trembling. By the way you are trembling, I can easily make out that very soon you are planning to torture me. Now Prospero's work upon you. So now Prospero's magic is working upon you. Now you are under the influence of Prospero's magic, and very soon, because of Prospero's magic, you will start tormenting me. Right? You will start causing pain to me. Stefano, come on your ways, open your mouth. So everyone is doing whatever he feels like, right? Nobody, they are not acting in like harmony with each other. All three of them are thinking whatever they want to think. Right? Stefano feels that he is not well, he needs to be cured. That is why this monster is lying on the ground. So he wants to cure him by making him drink some wine. Trinculo is hiding, trying to save himself from the storm, from the approaching storm. Caliban is lying there to save himself from the spirits which have been sent by Prospero. Right? So all of them are acting on their, having their own way. I know it by the, this is done. Come on your ways, open your mouth. So Stefano says, to whom is Stefano talking? He is talking to Caliban. Okay, now you open your mouth. Come on your ways. Come on, quick. Come on, quick, open your mouth. Here is that which will give language to you. Cat. So he says, now I am going to make you drink something which will give language to you. Because whatever Caliban was talking was not making sense. So giving language to you, cat, means, see, there was a code, right? That good wines can make even cats speak. So because of he is trying to quote that line, that good wines can make even cats speak. So that is why he is addressing him as a cat. That you fellow who is not making sense, who is not talking wisely, I will make you drink some wine and then you can speak properly. So open your mouth. So it will give, my wine will give language to you. You will start making sense after you have some, because it is said that good wines can make even cats speak. So please open your mouth. This will shake your shaking. This will shake your shaking means this will shake off your shaking. Shake off means your shaking will be gone. The drink which I am giving you, this will help you to recover from your shaking, from your trembling. See, why was Caliban trembling? Because he was scared. He was scared that now the spirit is here, and now because of Prospero's magic, he will be tortured. So that is why he was trembling. And what did Stefano take this trembling to be? Stefano thought that Caliban is trembling because of some pain and some fever. Right? This will shake your shaking. So this will shake off your shaking. This will cure your shaking. I can tell you, and that soundly. And I can tell you, I can assure you of this fact that your shaking, your trembling will be cured once you have some amount of this liquid. And that soundly. And that soundly means that too completely, thoroughly your shaking will be cured. Gives Caliban drink. And then he makes Caliban drink some amount of wine. You cannot tell who's your friend. Open your chaps again. So he says, Are, you are mistaking a friend to be your enemy. You cannot even recognize a friend. You cannot even discriminate a friend from an enemy. Open your mouth. Open your chaps means open your jaws. Chaps here means jaws. So open your jaws and have some drink. And he pours some amount of wine into Caliban's mouth. Now Trinculo was inside Caliban, right? I mean, inside his garment, and he was listening to Stefano's voice. I should know that voice. It should be, but he's down, and these are devils. Oh, defend me. So he says, I should know that voice. Means I'm able to recognize that voice. That is a very known voice because he was listening to Stefano's voice, na? And he knew Stefano, so he says that I can recognize that voice. It should be. And then he was about to say that it must be the voice of, then he stops because there is a dash, means he doesn't complete his sentence, and he says, but he's drunk. So he says that this is the voice of, then he realizes that everyone in that shipwreck is drowned, and he says, but that person is drowned. And these are devils, and I'm sure that these are the devils who are trying to transform themselves, who are trying to change their voices to fool us. Oh, defend us. Oh, defend us means, oh God, please have mercy upon us. Oh God, please save us. Because because I am caught in an island which has devils on it who can change their voices. Stefano, 4 legs and 2 voices. Now, Trinculo said this from inside Caliban's garment, right? So Stefano says, oh, this creature has 4 legs and he has 2 voices, because now he heard the voice of both the people, that is the voice of Caliban and the voice of Trinculo also. Because when Trinculo said this, that I can recognize that voice, and it should be the voice of, then he said, no, this is definitely some devil of the island. So he spoke this. So when he said this, Stefano said that 4 legs and 2 voices, a most delicate monster. So this is the most delicate monster. He has 2 different voices and he has 4 legs. So really, I've never seen such a graceful monster in my life. His forward voice now is to speak well of his friend. So forward voice means the voice which is on the upper, which is coming from the upper part, that speaks well of his friend, that is talking good things about his friend. His backward voice is to utter foul speeches, and his backward voice is uttering foul speeches. Why foul speeches? Because he said that he should be drowned. He is drowned. So that is why. Whose voice is the backward voice? Trinculo's original voice. And the forward voice is of Caliban. Right? So he says that his forward voice, his upper voice speaks well of his friend, is talking nicely to a friend, but the backward voice is uttering foul speeches. Right? Means is talking wicked things about, is talking bad things about his friend, because he said that he is drowned. And to detract. If all the wine in my bottle will recover him. And to detract means these two voices are talking the opposite things. Why? Just to create confusion, because they want to create confusion. So that is why both the voices of this creature, they are not synchronized, right? They are talking opposite. If all the wine in my bottle will recover him, I will help his ague. Come. So he says that now he needs to be cured. I wish that even if I need to waste all the wine in my bottle to cure this fellow, to cure him of his sickness. So then he again gives him some drink. He says, come. Come means now. Again, open your mouth. And he again pours some amount of wine in Caliban's mouth. Amen. I'll pour some in thy other mouth. So then he says, because he has 2 voices, so now he thought that he must be having 2 mouths also. So he says, okay, right? So amen means now may you be cured of your disease, right? I wish, so be it. The meaning of amen is so be it, means I wish to cure your disease. I am giving this wine to cure your disease. So whatever I wish, that must happen, right? So he says, amen, and I'll pour some in thy other mouth. Now let me pour some wine in your other mouth also. That means, because he's saying this because he heard another voice. So he says, I should pour some wine in your other mouth. Trinculo, Stefano. So then Trinculo recognized from inside Caliban's garment. He said, Stefano, So Stefano was shocked. He said, "Does thy mouth call me?" So, Arey, how come you are uttering my name? How do you know my name? How come you called my name from your mouth? Mercy, mercy, mercy means, may God have mercy upon me. This is the devil and no monster. This is not a monster. This is definitely a devil because he knows my identity also. Right? He knows everything about me. He is not a monster. He is definitely a devil. I will leave him. I have no long spoon. So he says, I must leave this devil and I must go away from here because I have no long spoon. No long spoon. It is actually said, again, there is a quote. It is said that one who sups the devil needs a long spoon. So he is making use of that particular line here. Right? If you want to have supper with the devil, you need a long spoon. Right? So that is what he says, that I will leave him. I have no long spoon. I don't have such a long spoon to have supper with the devil. So I must run away from this place. I must leave this devil because he is definitely a devil and not a monster. Trinculo, Stefano, if thou beest Stefano, touch me and speak to me, for I am Trinculo. He not appeared. Thy good friend Trinculo. So Trinculo says, Stefano, if you are Stefano, if you are really Stefano, touch me and talk to me and speak to me. Reply to what I'm saying. Why? Because I am Trinculo. I'm not a monster. I'm not a devil. I am Trinculo. Be not afeard. Be not afeard means don't be afraid. Don't be frightened of me. I am Trinculo, thy good friend Trinculo. Your good friend Trinculo is talking to you. So please reply. Stefano, if thou beest Trinculo, come forth. So then he says, if you are really Trinculo, come out. Come out of your hiding. I'll pull thee by the lesser leg. Lesser leg means shorter leg. I am going to pull you out by holding your shorter leg. Obviously, the legs of Trinculo will be shorter than the legs of Caliban. And because he can see 4 legs, so that is why Stefano decides to pull the shorter ones. He says, I will pull thee by the shorter leg. So he pulls him out. If any be Trinculo's leg, these are they. If out of these 4 legs I am to find Trinculo's legs, then they are these, the shorter ones. So he pulls the shorter legs, draws Trinculo out, and then he pulls Trinculo out of Caliban's garment. Thou art very Trinculo indeed. How earnest thou to be here. So he said, oh, you are really Trinculo. How did you happen to be here? How is it possible that you are here on this island? See, because till now Stefano was of the opinion that everyone except him, they are drowned. He is the only one who was able to save himself from the shipwreck. And then he saw another companion, right? So he was very happy and he says, yes, you are really Trinculo. Why Trinculo? So, and how did you happen to be here? Means what were you doing inside that garment? This monstrous garment. Obviously, anyone will ask this question, right? Because he was in a strange situation. So he said that, how did you happen to be here? And another thing might be that, how did you happen to be alive and then here inside this garment? I took him to be killed with a thunderstorm. So Trinculo replies, because he asked that how did you happen to be here? Why are you inside his garment? So he says, I took him to be killed with a thunderstorm. Thunderstroke means thunderbolt. So because Caliban was lying there, so he thought that he is dead. He's a dead fish. That is what he said. So he said that I thought that this creature is dead because of the thunderstroke. But art thou not drowned, Stefano? So he said, then they stopped discussing Caliban and he says, but Stefano, are you not drowned? See, they are fools. Obviously, if the person standing alive in front of you, the person is not drowned. But he still asks that question because he is Trinculo. So he will ask. So he says that, but are you not drowned, Stefano? I hope now that thou art not drowned. So he says, yes, now I hope that you are not drowned, Stefano. Is the storm overblown? Then he looks here and there and he says that, has the storm blown over? Has the storm gone? I hid me under this dead moon calf's gabardine. for fear of the storm. I thought that this moon calf means a monstrous creature, right? A monster. So I hid myself inside the garment of this monster because I was afraid of the storm, because afraid of the approaching storm. So I hid myself inside his garment, believing him to be dead. And art thou living, Stephano? And Stephano, you are living. Are you really alive, Stephano? Oh, Stephano, two Neapolitans escaped. So then he's very happy, right? And he starts dancing. He says, oh, Stephano, you are really alive, Stephano. So two Neapolitans means people living in Naples, right? Two people living in Naples, two citizens of Naples, they are alive, Stephano. They escaped the shipwreck. Pray thee, do not turn me about. My stomach is not constant. So, what does Trinculo start doing? He starts dancing along with Stephano. He must be jumping round and round because he was very happy to see his friend. So, Stephano says, please, I request you, I pray you, please don't turn me about. He must be going round and round with Stephano. And so he says, my stomach is not okay. My stomach is not steady. So please stop turning me about. Leave me. Caliban, aside. So now Caliban is talking to himself. He says, these be fine things. These two creatures, they really seem to be great creatures. They really seem to be wonderful creatures. And if they be not spirits, that's a brave one. And if they are not spirits, till now he was of the opinion that they are the spirits sent by Prospero. But now, because they are not harming him, instead they are giving him some great drink, right? Which Caliban must have not tasted in the past. So he says that they seem to be fine creatures. They seem to be good creatures. And if they are not the spirits, that's a brave god. Then definitely he is as powerful as God. He's talking about Stephano in particular, right? He says that if he is not a spirit, they are not spirits, then this person seems to be a brave god. Brave god means then he definitely is powerful, as powerful as God, and bears celestial liquor. I will kneel to him. And he is carrying a celestial liquor. Celestial liquor means he is carrying a divine liquor with him. He's carrying a heavenly drink with him. I'll kneel before him, and I should kneel before him. I should become his servant. I should accept his supremacy over me. Any problem till here? His stomach was unsteady. Stephano. So he agrees to make him his master. He surrenders himself before them. Why? Because they were carrying a celestial liquor, great heavenly drink with them, which was too good for Caliban. He felt great after consuming it. Stephano, how didst thou escape? How earnest thou hither? Swear by this bottle, how thou earnest hither. So he says, but how did you escape? How did you come here? So please take an oath of this bottle. See, because for a drunkard, the bottle is the greatest thing. The bottle is the greatest possession of a drunkard. And so he says that I ask you to take an oath. Take an oath on this bottle and tell me that how did you come here? I escaped upon the butt of sack. Butt of sack means the huge cask of wine. See, they were in a ship, so they must be carrying a lot of wine because they were out to celebrate. They were returning from a marriage party, and so there must be huge casks. Casks are like big containers of wine. So there was a huge butt of sack. Butt of sack means the cask of wine, which the sailors heaved overboard. And when the ship started drowning, what did they do? They started throwing it into the sea, right? So to reduce the weight on the ship, so they start throwing all the heavy things into the sea, right? So that the weight is reduced and so the ship can be saved. So what did the sailors do? What did the sailors do at that time? They started throwing these big casks of wine into the sea. Overboard means into the sea. By this bottle, which I made of the bark of the tree with my own hand. Since I cast a shot. So what did I do? I swear by this bottle. Then he says, he's telling, he's explaining Trinculo how he came hither. How he came to this island? He says, I swear by this bottle, right? I take an oath by this bottle, which I made. And this bottle, the bottle which was made by me when I came upon this island, there must be no utensils with them. He somehow managed to save himself, right? By taking the help of that cask of wine, that huge container of wine, a container of wine. He must have climbed on it and sailed ashore, right? So he said that after coming to this island, which I made on the bark of the tree, so I used the bark of a tree to make this bottle after I reached the shore. Since I was cast ashore, since I was cast ashore means since I came to the shore, since I came upon this island, then I made use of the bark of the tree to make this bottle, and I am taking an oath upon this bottle and telling you the truth, how I came to this island. Caliban, I'll swear upon that bottle to be thy true subject, for the liquor is not good. So he says that I also swear by this bottle that I will become your true subject, I will become your loyal subject, I'll be your loyal subject, for the liquor is not earthly. Because the liquor which I tasted a while ago, that is definitely not an earthly drink. Right? That is something heavenly. It is definitely a heavenly stuff, a divine drink. Stefano, here, swear then how thou escapest. So, see, Trinculo and Stefano are talking amongst themselves, and Caliban is poking his nose in the middle. Right? He himself is answering. They are not interested. None of them is replying to what he's saying. Right? He said that I will also swear by this bottle, but they ignore. And Stefano says, here, swear then how thou escapest. So he says that you also swear by this bottle, and you also tell me how you escaped. Because earlier Trinculo asked Stefano how he escaped. So Stefano told him that he took the help of the cask of wine to come ashore. So now Stefano asked him that you also swear by this bottle and tell me how you escaped getting drowned in that shipwreck. Trinculo, swam ashore, man like a duck. I can swim like a duck, I'll be sworn. So he said that I swam like a duck and I came to the shore. Stefano, here, kiss the book. Kiss the book here means kiss the bottle, because for a drunkard, the greatest book is the bottle. Right? So that is why he says that now kiss the book. Kiss the book is a reference to the holy book. See, earlier when people, they used to confess anything, right, or they wanted, they were asked to kiss the holy book, their holy book, right? So, but for a drunkard, bottle is everything. So that is why a book here means the bottle. He says, now kiss the book. So that means now kiss the bottle. Give Trinculo drink, and he gives Trinculo some drink. Though thou can't swim like a duck, thou art made like a goose. So he says, though you can swim like a duck, but you look like a goose, right? Your face is like a goose. Though you came upon this island by swimming like a duck, but your face resembles a goose. Trinculo, oh Stefano, hast any more of this? So he says, oh my dear Stefano, do you have any more of this drink? Is there some more left with you? Stefano, the whole, but man, my cellar is in the rock by the seaside, where my wine is hid. He says, Arey, I have the whole cask is with me. Right? Don't worry, I have enough of it. Right? My cellar means the storehouse. My storehouse is in the rock by the seaside. So I have hidden my wine. I have hidden that cask, because he poured it on that cask to come ashore. So that cask of wine he hid under some rock by the seaside. So he said that my cellar, my storehouse is under the rock by the seaside, where I have stored my wine. How now, Mooncalf? How does thine argue? So he says, then now they start talking to the Mooncalf. Mooncalf means the monster, the foolish monster normally. So he says that now, you monster, you stupid monster, what about your fever? How is your sickness now? How are you feeling? Caliban, hast thou not dropped from the heaven? So Caliban is completely mesmerized. Right? As it is, he was a stupid monster. Now, when the stupid person is under the influence of a drink, what will happen to him? Right? he will go even more crazy. So he has gone completely out of his mind. He says, hast thou not dropped from heaven? So have you not come from heaven? Because nobody on this earth can possess such a great liquid. So you definitely are from heaven. So Stephanos says, oh, out of the moon, I do assure thee. I was the man in the moon when time was. When time was means once upon a time. So now they start pulling his leg, right? They start making fun of him. Stephanos says, yes, I am from the moon. I have come on this earth from the moon. I do assure thee. So I assure you that I have come from the moon. I was the man in the moon. Once upon a time, I used to live upon the moon. I used to live on the moon. Caliban, I have seen thee in her, and I do adore thee. Her here means the moon, right? Because moon is considered to be a female, and sun is considered to be the male by all the writers, artists, poets. So that is why Caliban refers to the moon as her. I have seen thee in her, and I do adore thee. So yeah, I have seen you there. I have seen you on the moon, and I do really adore you. My mistress showed me thee and thy dog and thy bush. So, mistress Miranda, you remember that Prospero and Miranda, they were trying to teach and train Caliban, right? But all their efforts failed. That's a different story. But they were trying to teach him, trying to make him into a civilized man. So, maybe Miranda must have told him some story about the man who lived on the moon. So Caliban is making a reference to that story. That is why he said that yes, I have seen you on the moon. My mistress showed it. My mistress showed me thee. Me thee means my mistress showed you to me. And you had a dog also. And thy bush. My mistress showed thy bush also. Means there must be some bush in the moon. And you had a dog also. I have seen all these things. Because Miranda, she must have shown him some storybook, right? So that is what he is making a reference to. Stefano, come, share to that. Kiss the book. Kiss the book means again kiss the bottle. Come, take an oath of this bottle. I'll furnish it anon with new content. Anon means very soon, very quickly. I will fill in new contents in this bottle. I will fill it with some more wine. Gives Caliban drink, and then he asks Caliban also to take an oath. Okay, now you also swear, and you also have some drink. Here's the bottle. Trinculo, by this good light, this is a very shallow monster. So Trinculo says, by this good light, means again he's swearing. He says that I take an oath, I swear by this good light. Good light means the light of the sun. I swear by the light of the sun that he is the most stupid monster. He is a very, very stupid monster. I feared him. I was scared of this monster, a very weak monster. But he's such a weak-minded, such a feeble-minded monster. How come I got scared of this stupid creature? The man in the moon, a most poor, credulous monster. So, you see, Trinculo is finding it very funny because whatever Stephanos said, Caliban believed. Right? So Trinculo is finding all this very funny. He says he's such a credulous monster. Credulous means someone who is very gullible, right? Who believes anything which is told to that person. So he says he's such a credulous monster. He believes anything which is said to him. Stephanos said that he belongs to the moon and he believed it, that he has come from the moon. So he is definitely a very gullible kind of monster. He believed that man in the moon story. Well-drawn monster in good sleep. So he is definitely a completely drunk monster now. Well-drawn, drawn here means drunk. So he's completely a drunk monster now in good sleep. And this is the truth. This is true that now he is completely under the influence of liquor or alcohol. Caliban, I'll show thee very fertile inches of land of the island, and I'll kiss thy feet. I pray thee, be my God. And why is Caliban doing all this? Because he is getting that drink, right, from these two people, and he is like kind of tempted to have more of it. So that is why he says that Trust me, I will show you the most fertile places on this island. I know all such places, and I will kiss that food. I will kiss that food means I will obey you. I will become your slave. I pray thee, be my God, and I request you to please become my God. He's saying this to Stefano. Thank you. By this light, a most perfidious and drunken monster. When God's asleep, he will rob his body. He says that I again swear by this light of the sun, I swear that he is the most wicked and the most treacherous monster I have ever seen. Because when his God will sleep, who will be his God? Stefano, right? Because he referred to Stefano as his God, now that you please be my God. So Trinculo says that he is a very wicked monster. Once his God goes to sleep, he will rob God's bottle and disappear. Right? He will take away the bottle of his God. Caliban, I'll kiss thy foot. I'll swear myself thy son. He says that I am ready to kiss your foot. Right? I'm ready to become your subject. I'm ready to become your slave, your servant. Come on then, down and swear. So Stefano says that, okay, fine, then please go down on your knees and kiss. And take an oath that you agree to become my slave. I shall laugh myself to death at this puppy-headed monster. And Trinculo is finding all this funny, what Caliban is doing to Stefano, right? So he cannot control his laughter. He says that I am going to laugh to death or at this puppy-headed. Puppy-headed means someone who is very stupid, very foolish, right? On this puppy-headed stupid monster, I am going to laugh to death. A most scurvy monster. I could find in my heart to beat him. So he says he's the most wretched, he's the most miserable monster. I have a very strong desire to beat this monster now. Right? I want to hit him. So Stefano, come kiss. So Stefano asks Caliban to go down on his knees and kiss his foot. Come kiss means come kiss my foot. Gives Caliban a drink, and then he gives Caliban some more drink. Trinculo, but that the poor monster didn't drink, an abominable monster. So he says abominable means that very hateful, very detestable. Right? He says that the wretched monster is drunk now, so he is tolerable because he is drunk. So he is tolerable. Otherwise, he is the most detestable. He is the most hateful monster. I'll show thee the best springs. Now, this is important. You please mark this as important, and you need to know all the things which Caliban promises to Stefano, right? You have to remember them. This one and the next is speech of Caliban also, right? I'll show thee the best springs. The best springs means the best rivers and the best fountains. I will show you. I will pluck the berries. I will pluck berries, the fruits for you. I'll fish for thee. I will go and bring fishes for you. I'll get thee wood enough. I will even fetch wood for your fire. A plague upon that tyrant. A plague upon that tyrant. May that tyrant suffer from plague. Now, who is that tyrant here? Who is referred to as the tyrant here? Prospero, right? Because now he wants to make Stefano his new master. He says, a plague upon that tyrant. May that person, Prospero, may my old master, who is a tyrant, who always tortures me, may he suffer from plague. That I serve. Till now he is serving whom? He is serving Prospero. So he is talking about him. That may that tyrant for whom I work, may that tyrant suffer from plague. I'll bear him no more sticks, but follow thee, thou wondrous man. He says that now I have decided that I am not going to fetch any more woods for that tyrant, for that old man Prospero. And but instead, what will I do? I will follow you. I will become your follower. Why? Because you are a wonderful man. Trinculo, a most ridiculous monster to make a wonder of a poor drunkard. So Trinculo cannot help laughing. He says, "Oh, he is the most silly monster I've ever seen. That he is making a drunkard, a person who is so heavily drunk, he's considering him to be a wonderful man. Look what he's talking. Stefano is drunk. Stefano is a drunkard, and he's calling Stefano to be a wonderful man. So this is the most ridiculous thing which he can talk about. Caliban, I pray thee, let me bring thee where crabs grow. Crabs grow means crab apples. Please let me take. So Caliban promises all these things, right, which you need to remember. He says, I pray thee, I request you, let me bring thee. Let me bring thee means let me take you to the place where the crab apples grow. I will show you the places where they grow. And I with my long nails will dig the big nuts. And what else will I do for you? I will use my long nails to dig the nuts which grow under the ground. That is maybe ground nuts he's talking about. So I will use my nails and dig the nuts from the ground for you. Show the Ajay's nest and instruct thee how to snare the nimble marmoset. Marmoset is the type of a monkey. Nimble means someone who is very agile and very active. Snare means to trap. So what else does Caliban promise to do? He says that the first thing he says that I will take you to the places where the crab apples grow. Secondly, I will dig pig nuts for you. I will dig out the groundnuts for you. Then I will show you the jay's nest. And then he says that I will trap. I will train you. I will teach you how to trap the most active monkeys. I'll bring thee to clustering filberts, and sometimes I'll get the young camels from the rock. So besides all these things, what else I'll do? I will bring to clustering filberts. Filberts means hazelnuts, right? The fruits of the hazelnut. I will take you to the places where the hazelnuts they grow, and sometimes and at times I will even bring seagulls for you, right? So when they are on the rock, so they are found near the sea. Like they are sea animals. So when they are resting on the rocks, then I will go and catch them for you. Will thou go with me? So he offered so many things to Stefano that I will do this for you, I will do this for you. So he mentioned 5-6 things which he is ready to do for Stefano, whom he has taken him to be his new master. Monster. So will thou go with me? So now do you agree to go with me? Are you ready to accompany me? Stefano, I pray thee now, lead the way. Without any more talking. So now Stefano has started thinking himself to be the king. He says, yes, now I request you, please show me the way. And stop talking. Now, please stop talking and show me the way to all these places. Trinculo, the king and all our company else being drowned, we will inherit here. So then he says to Trinculo, because the king and all our companions and all the companions who were with us on the ship, all of them have been drowned, and so we will inherit here. So we will take the possession of this island. Now this island will be in our possession. Here, bear the bottle. So now he says that now you take the bottle, because now he has started getting that feeling of a king. He has a subject also, and so he says that now you please carry the bottle. Fellow Trinculo, we'll find him by and by again. Sorry, we'll fill him by and by again. Fill him means we'll fill the bottle. So carry the bottle, fellow Trinculo, and we will fill this bottle from time to time as we are consuming the contents of it. Caliban sings drunkenly. So Caliban is also drunk now. He has taken so many pegs. So he is now completely out of his head. And so he starts singing. The song of Caliban is, farewell master, farewell, farewell, a howling monster, a drunken monster. So Caliban starts singing, farewell master. Master here is a reference to Prospero. That now, tata bye bye, Mr. Prospero, I am going. Farewell to you. And you can imagine the way Caliban must be singing. Right? So Trinculo says a howling monster. He has started howling also now. He's crying. A drunken monster. He's a drunken monster now. Caliban. No more dams I'll make for fish, nor fetch in firing at requiring. So this is the song of Caliban. That I will not make any dams for the streams. I'll make for fish. I'll not make any dams on the streams to catch fish. See, they need to stop the flow of water to catch the fish. So that is what he says, that I will not make any dams for you to catch the fish, not fetching in fire. Neither I will fetch any fuel for your fire. At requiring. At requiring means whenever you require, I'm not going to do that. I will not bring wood for your fire now. Not scrape trencher, nor wash dish. Neither will I, trencher means wooden plates. Neither will I clean your wooden plates, nor I will wash your dishes. Ban, ban, Caliban. And then this is a song. He says, ban, ban, Caliban. Has a new master, get a new man. So now, why will I not do all these things? Because I have got a new master and I've got a new man. Freedom, heyday, heyday, freedom, freedom, heyday, freedom. So this is his song. He says, now I have got my freedom, now I am free, and my heydays means good days. So now my good days are there, and so I am free. Now no more of you, Prospero. Stefano, oh brave monster, lead the way. So he says, oh good monster, oh powerful monster, please show me the way. Finally, we are able to complete this scene. I'm very happy about it. Any problem? So, I mean, we come to the end of the scene. Thank you.